Yo, what is up, Call of Duty athletes? Today I'm coming at you with top 10 best locations and spots to land in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. We're starting right now, coming in at our number 1 spot. This is more of a tip, and I know that many people don't know about this, and some Call of Duty athletes know about this, but they still kind of like, you know what, that can go pound sand, I don't even care. But the best thing you can do is scan all the map, right? And I know that a lot of people are currently complaining about lack of vehicles, and I see where they're coming from, because admittedly I want more vehicles on the map as well. But if you scan the map, you will find that all around the map there are a lot of vehicles that are actually scattered. They're scattered all around the map, especially around the edges of the map where nobody would be at. So you know, it kind of makes sense, because most people will go where the circle is. They will try to land in the middle, because it actually makes sense. A, they will have more people there, and B, they will be closer to the action, and C, they will be inside the circle. That is very important. But a nice little thing that you can do is you can scan around the map, and in my case I chose this chopper area. So I went there, got the chopper. A, there was nobody. B, I was outside of the circle, but you know, it don't matter because I had the chopper. And C, I was able to go different places and find good loot. And D, I was able to pick my homies up like no tomorrow. Now obviously the chopper locations are completely random, so they're not going to be spawning exactly here every time. The probabilities are going to be high that they are going to be like around the edges, so you can absolutely scan. You can go there. You got the ATVs, the buggies, and all that. Coming in at our number 2 spot. Now I'm gonna start off by actually giving you the best spots and the best locations to drop. And admittedly, this is one of my favorite locations to drop, and it is around lumber. It's like the bridge area, and you can see there are plenty of houses around here. You can decide if you want to go on the other area, like cross the bridge, or you want to go where I go. But this is my favorite spot. I think this is probably one of the best location, because A, not many people spawn around here, but obviously you gotta make sure that the circle is not around here, because if the circle is around this area, then most people will choose this area. But in my gameplay, the circle was very close by, and I just chose to spawn here. There was nobody, and there was a lot of really good loot. We had the supply box, we also had the buy station, so if you get a lot of cash in, and I was finding a lot of cash here, right? So if you get a lot of cash, you can actually buy the UAV ASAP, and you are ready to go. Coming in at our number 3 spot, and guys, if you're new here, I do all the gaming news and Call of Duty stuff, so if a Chad like you is into that, then definitely subscribe and smash that like button if you love your mama. Now this third location is actually really good, and there are 2 locations. This airport tower is gonna be probably the worst location, okay? But the reason I'm listing it is because there you can get the high ground, and if you have the sniper, you can absolutely go there and try to snipe and pick people off at long distances and stuff like that. If you choose to spawn in here, obviously you're gonna find a vehicle. But the actual reason I have this spot on my list is that just around this airport tower you will find many houses, and you can go there, and there's pretty much nobody. Like, it's inside the circle. And I think that once Infinity Ward make it so we have 200 players, then I think a lot of people will be kind of spawning around here. But there is like literally nobody that spawns up in here. You got a lot of houses. It's not the main location. It doesn't have a name on it, and any spot that doesn't have a name on it, pretty much nobody will be trying to spawn there. So you can see I'm finding a lot of supply boxes, and pretty much nobody's around, and I can take all my time to get set up. And once I'm set up, I can absolutely go in the middle and try to delete people. On the other hand though, we have the farmland location, but make sure you don't drop in the middle. And I mean, you can drop in the middle if your goal is to delete people, but if you're like me and you want to, like, you know, take time to set up, and you want to find somewhere chill where there is enough loot for your homies, first of all for yourself. At our number 5 spot, we have the Walmart location, and it's called the Superstore in the game. And once again, the idea here is that you do not want to spawn exactly in the middle. If you are looking to delete people, then absolutely go there. Not only that, you will find cheap stuff, but you will also pick people off. But the idea here is that you want to spawn closer to the Superstore, and this is my spot. You also have the patrol station around, you also have the bank around. Obviously at the patrol station you can find vehicles easily as well, and there is a lot of good loot, and once again you will have nobody around you to disturb. At our number 6 spot, this is the TV station area. You want to look at these houses that are around the bottom right hand corner, and right here you will have a lot of like little houses, little places. You can obviously go there with your homies. This area is pretty good for the whole squad, right? Like if you have the whole squad, you can go there and pretty much nobody comes around this area. And this area is pretty close to the stadium where most people will be at, but that place is also drier than Sahara Desert, so you can also go there. But the point here is that you want to come in here with your whole squad. Even if you're playing solo, you can absolutely F the trios or whatever, but come here, get all the loot that you need. You can then move on to the stadium area or wherever you want to go. Maybe you're outside of the circle, so you can absolutely work your way up, and I think this is another one of the really good area. On the other hand, we have another dry area, and this one is the hills, and this is like, yo, this brings me back to the glory days of the PS2. I'm talking about GTA San Andreas. I mean, this looks like Grove Street. I mean, smash that like button if you have played GTA San Andreas. It looks a little bit bigger. Obviously, it's not like A to A or 1-to-1 copy, but it is pretty similar, and you got a lot of houses, and I believe that even in Blackout we had a similar area, but obviously this is way bigger. There are plenty of supply boxes around here, and I mean, if you come around here with your squad, you can absolutely find enough loot, and you can see that I'm going like different places. You can find like a lot of like little small areas just after these houses, and there was an ATV. There are just like little areas around where I don't find anybody, and the map is absolutely gigantic. I think that this map really needs 200 people, because if you have 200 people, it's definitely gonna populate all of these areas. So I go in the playground here, and even the smaller areas, little houses, I'm not sure if you call them, there should be another term to describe, but you know what I mean, right? Even they got the supply boxes, so I guess it's fair to say that every single area in this game has good amount of loot, especially these like smaller underrated areas, right? So I mean, you're not gonna lose by coming around these areas, because pretty much there is nobody around and you can easily loot. Now coming in at our bonus spot, now normally I would always say that, yeah, go there, go here, and everything like that. I mean, that's kind of like the video, but this spot is basically the gulag area. In my opinion, you should not go there, because from my personal experience, you're just gonna be running and running. You're not even gonna find any entrance, and once you do, like, it's probably gonna take you 5 to 10 minutes to kind of like run around the area. And once you find an entry point, you're gonna go inside and you will see that there is not enough loot. The chances are, if you're going there, yeah, you're gonna find a weapon or two that you like, but other than that, I mean, it's good to go there for novelty. And I absolutely love this area, the way it's made, and I'm glad that Infinity Ward added, but we need more loot, okay? We need, I think that a place like this deserves more loot, and this area is absolutely massive. I love the area, don't get me wrong, and you should absolutely go there for novelty, like I said, but otherwise, like if you're trying to pick people or you're trying to get good loot, your best bet is to go in other places rather than being here. Another spot that you can choose to land, I'm not sure if this is gonna be enough. Like, I'm not sure if there will be enough loot for all the homies, but if you decide to go solo, you're gonna have enough loot, right? And loot is completely random. So I was here with one of my homie here, I mean a homie that I never met in real life, that I do not know, so you know, that kind of homie. But this is the TV station area, and it's a little bit on the northern side of the TV station. So come here, you will absolutely find all the vehicles as well, so you can work your way up once again. On the flip side, we have the lumber area, and only go there if you got your squad ready. If they tell you that they're gonna go there and they're gonna meet you there, then absolutely go there, because obviously you do not want to be alone here, because there will be a lot of people that will spawn in, because it's the main area. But the good thing about this area is that obviously there is plenty of loot, there is plenty of choke points, and you can hide here and all that, or you can even like find a good high ground, and if you have the sniper rifle, you can pick people off distances and stuff like that. This area is really good in that regards, but obviously there will be a lot of people that will spawn in, and they can absolutely sneak, they can camp around here as well. So only go there if you got a squad. Next up, this is also one of my favorite area, and this is exactly in the middle of TV station and the base, and we got multiple houses here, and we have the bridge, and you can see it looks pretty nice. Like, you got the water that's frozen up and all that, and you have plenty of houses here, so even if you go solo there or with your homies, you will find enough loot. And the best thing about this area is that there is like literally nobody. Like, all of these locations that, mostly all of these locations that I have on the list, is that there is pretty much nobody that spawns up in here. But I think that after this video, if this video gets enough traction, I think most people will go around these areas. So I'm not even sure if I should be mentioning, but this video is kind of like a tips video and also the best locations video, so you can then obviously go there, okay? I'm not trying to snitch, okay? I'm not trying to snitch. Just sharing the best locations with everybody. But let me know what are your favorite spots from this video, and let me know your favorite spots that I actually missed. So let me know all of that in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Check out a video on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.